Hi, welcome to Trading with TK, teaching you to turn ideas into money. We're at www.tradingwithtk.com, and it's Wednesday, October 29th, and I'll pick up where I left off yesterday talking about the bottom being a process, and today was another day that it revealed itself. And I have to tell you, the quality of the rally I was impressed with. I mean, if you look at the Dow, yes, it rallied up 200 points. It got right up to that resistance area, pulled back, and closed down on the low of the day. But that's only part of the story. You need to watch how the stocks during the day trade. And I watched 500 of them. And I'll tell you, there's buyers in these stocks. These stocks do not come in for sale much. And when they do, they come in 20 or 30 cents. There's buyers right there, and they push them right back up again. And then later on, they'll come down another 20 cents, and buyers come back in and push it right up again. So the quality of the rally, the internal quality of the rally was impressive today. I guess yesterday too, but it took off so fast yesterday that it was difficult to read. They were just gobbling up everything yesterday. But today there was this ebb and flow, but they never really came in much for sale, and if they did, there were a couple of buyers standing there waiting to get their hands on them. So those buyers are back in the market. I'm definitely seeing a change in character, and I'm also changing my strategy here. As you saw, I covered up a bunch of shorts, mostly because I have a little man inside me that told me, these aren't working. They're not playing out the way you thought they were. This is the second day that you've been a little disappointed in them, and the quality of the rally is good. So I took them back in. There's a couple more that I probably will take back in the next day or two, but I don't think the short side is the right side of the market. Like I said, I've been watching 500-600 stocks every day, and I've been watching how they've reacted to these ebbs and flows of the Dow and the other indexes for the last 7 or 8 days. And I'm finally starting to see some bases being built, and I would say 90% of these stocks have either seen their lows or are so close to their lows. And then now one by one, we're just going to start picking out some patterns where they look like they want to try and rally. And I have one for you tomorrow. It's ABK. We've been in it before. I'll show you how we're going to take this idea and turn it into some money. One more thing I want to say before I go to the chart is that for those of you who've been following me for a while and have seen me catch these up moves and these down moves, there's been 4 or 5 of them. You'll notice that in the transition, the 5 or 6 days it takes for these trends to turn from up to down or from down to up, you'll notice that I do a little bit of flip-flopping on each one of these. It's just characteristic of me. But what you need to know is that I wind up getting it right in the end. So, and I have flip-flopped in the last 2 or 3 days. So that's probably another reason why the market is in transition to go from down to up. And so we'll take a look at the indexes. I'll paint out my story, my theory, and then we'll take a look at ABK. So don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay, we're looking at a daily bar chart of ABK, AMBAC. We've been in this before. We bought it over in here. I caught this move. Some of you just caught the whole move. Anyway, it's back down right into this support area again, and that's why we're interested in it. Not only are we interested because of that, we're interested in it because it's putting in a nice formation that we like. So let me give you the stats. It's ABK. It's a call on the long side. We're looking to buy it 244. It's about where it closed. We may even have to pay up a little bit for it in the morning, up to the high as 260. I don't think it's going to come in for sale. If it does, it's not going to be much at all. Target on the upside, 850 area, could be 950, could be somewhere up in this old high areas where we believe it's going to go. Sell stop, any close below $1.39. That would be a close below that low right there. So we're risking maybe $1 or $1.30 on the long side to make ourselves maybe $6. Okay, what do I see? All right, well, I've already pointed out the fact that we're down into a major support area, and now I've got this ascending triangle. You see, it takes a while for these formations to appear. That's why I can't say, oh, that's the bottom, because I need to see more on the right-hand side. And now this is starting to reveal itself. So it's got to give us a bullish formation. That's our target that we're going to get through it. I don't say we're going to get there tomorrow, but we may back and forth and back and fill. But I believe we're going to work our way back up to 850. So that's the look. It's an ascending triangle look. It's also breakout, pull back into this support area right here, and go. So it's breakout, pull back, go on top of a ascending triangle. So I'll recap that. That's ABK. It's a call on the long side. And after all said and done, we probably can make ourselves $6 on this trade. All right, let's go take a look at the indexes. You know, I wish these indexes were had these perfect pictures of ascending triangles and all kinds of great looking where there was absolutely no doubt. But unfortunately, they don't have those formations. So we have to deal with what we have. Okay, the Dow. This was our resistance. I was quite impressed that we even got there. Never mind, we stuck our nose through the resistance. Okay, that's encouraging. Now we have more of a, looks more like a base down here after this few more days in this rally. So what I'm saying is, yes, we may come down somewhere down into here, but what I'm saying is we're going to break above this resistance before we break below that area down there. In other words, break resistance before we put in a new low. And that's how I feel about the market. Because I watch, it's not because of the message I'm getting from the Dow. It's from the message I'm getting from the 500 stocks that I look at every day. It's a cumulative decision based on that more than based on the Dow. Okay, so that's my call. A breakout before a breakdown. Transportation average. I showed you yesterday. Outside reversal day. Technicians love those days. A lot of times they signal a change in direction, and if that's true, it should not close below this level. It can trade below there, but it shouldn't close below that. That should be our support. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, there's nothing, solid that I can point to in these index charts to say we've absolutely seen the low. It's just it's like I said, it's a summary of me watching all the stocks that I watch. Russell 2000, same as the transports, outside reversal day. Not much to go on, but it's the only thing we have to go on, and we'll see how it develops. It should not close below that level right there. SPY, very much like the Dow, is support. I say we get through it before we make a new low. So I'm basically looking for a market turn here before it does it. QQQs, it's the worst looking chart in the group, but similar look. I say above that before below this. Now this is not much of a bottom, but if I'm right in the other indexes, this will get dragged along with it. So that's I'm not concerned with trying to analyze this pattern here, because like I said, if I'm right in overall market, this will go with it. Okay, that's my view of the market. Until tomorrow, this is TK signing off.